A what? Yeah. Right. Or you can give them to me to hold. I've been stocking them. Who is you? Because I have no bank space. I can't take anything. I could take the gems and go to town with them, and that's where I've been storing them. Right. All right. Are we done talking to them, or do we need to go back up, or are we letting them guys deal with it? Oh, we were just talking about an alliance or joining the guild. Didn't need everybody involved or asking about what we're doing and who's crafting what, so I kicked everybody out till we could settle what was going on. Oh yeah, I just didn't want people coming in and saying, okay, what are we running? Who's making what? Blah blah blah. Well, we were trying to have a serious discussion about either joining alliances or All right. Yeah, you guys can go say hi. We were just discussing about alliances and what their thoughts about how a guild should run, and just didn't want any interruptions. It wasn't nothing personal. They're more of a PvP oriented situation. I'll talk to you more about it when we're private. Yeah, bud. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll be back. But see, that's one thing that Death was just talking about while you guys are here in chat about coordinating, crafters and stuff. I've already been making throwing axes and throwing knives and daggers, and we got 5. No, since he's already making it for you, I'll let him finish. So he has no skill in how to make the throwing daggers yet, or has he leveled up to? Yeah, because I've already gotten. I still need. What do I need? I need 1,700 fame, which is like, I don't know, 6 or 8 throwing knives, and then I can make axes. 300. Yeah, so he's already been making them. Yeah, Yeah, no, and that's fine. Like I said, we've already been discussing because with the limited resources in the base setup, we got 4 guys making bows, we got 5 guys making plate mail, we got 5 guys making tools. Everybody's duping the items that they're making and wasting resources. Where it's fine to do once we have more time and everything is stabilized on building the base, but everybody's just doing the same thing over and over again, wasting resources and food in the machines, and uh, mhm. Right. Well, no, and that's fine. I'm saying that's just one of the situations we're running into now, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Once everything gets stable and we have enough food income, keeping everything generated. Oh, you want to go try and make this? Okay, here you go. Have fun. But when we're, trying to keep resources limited to make what we need to make. Oh yeah, and like I say, it's nothing against everybody. It's pre the alpha, we had already started setting up spreadsheets and who and selecting who's going to do what. We just never fell through with it because we started populating more than what we could. And yeah, it's not been addressed as it should. Like I said, there's no fault of anybody else right now because everybody's trying to learn to play the game. But that's just the situation we're running into, and yeah, communication has been bad, but and again, it's things that we need to work out, and we're trying to work around. So for the next test, we know how to handle it better. But yeah, there's definitely no communication, and it's my fault as well. Because we're so, Death is doing farming. Trying to keep things running, and right. But yeah, that's that was the game plan. If someone took over the stuff, would they get? They would get the buildings, but they would not get the stuffs in the personal chests. I'm sorry, what was that? I'm streaming, so I'm trying to answer questions as well. Right, and that's something that we're already discussing at like the officer level, about having officers take certain factions of the guild. Talking about a master of arms just for a title that's going to be handling the PvP section. We're talking about an officer doing silver runs with group with just silver runs that will generate money for the guild as a whole. We're going to be splitting it off into a crafting arm section, one for crafters, farmers. We're trying to contemplate 5 or 6 leaders. Hey, you're an officer, you want to kind of dabble in the farming. Okay, you take how many are farmers or crafters, and we'll say, hey, we need X amount of food, we need X amount of whatever, and it's your responsibility to get it. We're going to start doing more of a tier level management on all the arms or factions of building a city. Right. But Yeah, well, tell them hi and tell them to get better. But yeah, that's like I said, that's things that we've come across, things that we know as an action plan that we need to take together. So things are in the works. Yeah, it's really bumpy now. And then, like I said, it's nobody's fault except for, the officers and miscommunication. Right. But, but like I said, we're also not communicating as good as we should about, hey, until, we're under the gun. It's like, hey, stop using the crafting things. We're making PvP gear or whatever, and without nobody knowing, they're going to end up using the resources and whatnot, Right, which uses resources which we don't have right now. Oh yeah, we've seen it. We're taking notes. We're trying to figure out ways to adjust it. Things should be better down the road. It's just really bumpy right now. So let's see, Banana Bot, how you doing? Right, and and I'm in the same boat as you guys. It's like, you see me out there grabbing materials, and can I craft you something? No, I'm out of money. No, I'm out of food. Just to this morning alone, I spent 12,000 of my own money just to buy food to make PvP gear this morning. Right. Right. So then, what you're going to want to do as a preemptive is talk to Hemrick and them in the future, because he's going to, I believe him and possibly Fox are going to be running the PvP silver farm arm of the guild. And that's going to, like I say, primarily generate the silver. Not to say nobody else can get a party together, and do dungeons and stuff, but that's going to be their primary focus. Right. Well, it's going to be the spokes on a wheel. It's going to be the spokes on a wheel. Everybody's going to have to work together, and it's like A's going to have to do their job so B can do their job to see their materials, and but yeah, Frozen. Yeah, so I actually need to get up there and keep listening. But I hope you guys understand and know that the troubles and situations that we're in are trying to be addressed as quick as possible. And, like I said, it's nobody's fault. It's a game of learning. So. Right. Well, exactly, and that's what people need. Leading guns seems to be what's more complicated. Yeah. Well, and that's something else. We're definitely trying to go quality over quantity. So we're discussing ideas about, either be on board or be out, But, we're not trying to be military stringent going, no, you can't, you have to play this, So there's going to be some flexibility, but, to be in with us, to share what we have, and, you're going to kind of have to play the game just like business. And if you don't work out, well, sorry, there's the door, wish you well. So, it's all being addressed, or trying to be addressed, and they'll get it down definitely down before the game actually launches. So it's all about trials and troubles. All right, so let me get to a safe spot and let me jump up. I'll be back with you guys.